was my review for Married to Medicine, episode 3. So we open the episode, it's the Bachelorette party for Sweet Tea. We see all the drama going down. Quad shows up, and then we see Sweet Tea go completely berserk, and production tries to imply that it was because of Quad. But yeah, they go to 4 days earlier. So then we see Toya talking to Sweet Tea on speaker, saying that she and Phaedra is going to throw a bachelorette party with a lingerie theme, and she's going to get pampered. So we go to Quad right quick, and again we have the stereotype of a gay minion with a cast member. I'm tired of it. Stop using gay men as props, please. So next scene, we see Simone and Jackie having lunch together like they used to do in the old days. It's great to see. I'm just glad they're in a good place because I did not like the show when they were beefing. Also, what I love is Simone and Jackie, they not only have a kiki, but an informative kiki. We be learning stuff when they talk about their profession. So now they're talking about Sweet Tea and how stressed out she is with the wedding planning. And now we go into the generation talk because, of course, Sweet Tea is the youngest on the cast. I think she's in my age range. It's just weird because this cast is Generation X. I always say the difference between Generation X and millennials. Generation X still hold up values from the baby boomers. Millennials, we don't want to hear that shit because we're progressive. No shade. So next scene, we're with Dr. Demon the dentist meeting up with Sweet Tea for dinner. I don't know where Sweet Tea thinks she's going, maybe like a rodeo or something. It just pains me that she's so wide-eyed and naive to this situation. Like, she is around sharks. I really hope by the time the reunion comes that she is ready for all these sharks. So we found out that the wedding is in 1 week. Thank God, because I don't want this whole season to revolve around that. And, you know, she had to do changes. She's getting into it with her wedding planner, who, by the way, we just found out in a preview today that her wedding planner is the same guy that sued Candy through Phaedra. Now, how much you want to bet Phaedra introduced Sweet Tea to this wedding planner? Phaedra's slick-ass fingers is all through this. She knows Quad, she knows Dr. G, she's talking to Sweet Tea, and now she knows the wedding planner too. I don't know, I don't like it. Now, Heavenly giving marriage advice to anybody is comical, in my opinion. Yes, she's still with her husband, but by what means? Sweet Tea, you're making a mistake now. Like, Heavenly is baiting her to talk about Dr. G in a disparaging way. Now, yes, Dr. G is controlling. Yeah, we get that, okay? But that's her choice to get married to this man. Sweet Tea even says Quad was right about some things. And it's great that Quad is, trying to warn this girl, but do you really care? Because you shade Sweet Tea any chance she gets. So I question Quad's motive too. Like, leave the girl alone if you don't care about her best interest. Let her find out the hard way, like you did. Sweet Tea is giving Heavenly all the ammunition she needs to go back and gossip to the other ladies. So next scene, we're with Simone and her family out having dinner. We get a little update on her 2 sons. Like, I think they've grown up in front of our eyes. Like, it's so weird to see them, like, as grown men. Simone is giving us details of their college directory, and it's all over the place. But, like most, Generation Z, I'm not surprised. That whole education pipeline to an amazing job, that's a fantasy these days. Like, after you finish college, you're normally in debt, moving back in with your parents, or getting a job that you can barely support yourself with. So when Simone says her sons still want to stay under the same roof as her, I'm not really shocked. But I will say they do have a privilege, which I'm shocked they're not benefiting off of. We also see there's a clear difference of opinion between Simone and Cecil. Cecil still wants to coddle the boys, but Simone, she wants them out. She wants the cash flow to stop. So next scene, we're at Heavenly's house. She's in the kitchen. Her daughter's joining her. She's cooking. She's telling her daughter already, when you get a husband, you're going to need to cook for him. Just instilling all these tired-ass gender roles to her daughter. Very unprogressive. Not production zooming in on the Prego sauce. Shade.
So then Dr. Damon Daddy come in and they're talking to their daughter about college.
That is my Dr. Heavenly impression. I'm working on it. I just think it's funny how she says,
Daddy, tell her how to do it. Tell her, Laura, how to do it. How to do it, Daddy.
I'll stop. Anywho, they're talking about college for her, and they want her to stay in Atlanta. Now here's another thing with the tired-ass gender roles that they subscribe to. It's okay for their sons to go out of state for college, but it's not okay for her because she's a female. She can't protect herself. They want to be close to her. They're probably telling her not to have sex rather than be safe, and probably telling their boys something different. And of course with Dr. Heavenly, you have to be submissive to a man to keep him. Which I find so ironic because Sweet Tea is doing the same thing she is, but she has so much shade to throw at their relationship. The only difference is I will say Dr. Heavenly is successful in her own right and probably has a lot of money to take care of herself, but I do think she values her self-worth on having a man, so she will keep one by any means necessary. Child, nothing bringing up global warming to get her to stay in Atlanta for college. I really hope that she decided to go to FAMU like she wanted to. If y'all know, let me know in the comments, because that would make me very happy to know that. So next scene with Dr. Gene having quality time with his sons, telling them more about the female reproductive system and bonding with them. That's great, but fast forward. Next scene, we're with Simone and Cecil Cecil's letting her know that the fellas are all doing a bachelor party for Dr. G. And Simone, in true fashion, is grilling Cecil about it. Oh, well, all right, so next scene, we just fast forward to Sweet Tea's Bachelorette party, put on by Toya and Phaedra, and they're just getting everything together. All right, now, so we got the men arriving, the sexy shirtless black men arriving in red boxers. Personally, I would have had these men wearing something a little bit more revealing, but this isn't my bachelor party. I'm sorry, I like Toya this season. Everybody has a clean slate so far. I mean, Dr. Heavenly already is on my shit list, as well as Phaedra. Toya hasn't done anything wrong this season, so I don't know why people are still giving her shit. All right, now, so the ladies are arriving. Dr. Jackie, yeah, she looks good. Okay, Dr. Demon, the dentist, she looks good too. I'm not a complete hater. And she's funny. She's like, you better back up. I got a son your age. Now, Heavenly, you is not no woman of God. Save it. Your name is just Heavenly. Oh, okay, Dr. Simone. Well, where was she hiding this body, yaddy, yaddy? I think she won Best Dress. What do y'all think? So far, we're in the middle of this episode. It's a 10 already to me. This is just fun. It's messy. It's just giving me everything I want. Bravo. Bravo, ladies. Pun intended. Even Dr. Heavenly has me laughing. This is what I want from Potomac. Good, messy fun, shade, a few fights here and there, but, you know, not the think pieces or, like, the darkness of it all. Like, bring back fun. Like, I feel y'all can tell when I'm having fun reviewing a show. All right, so next scene, we're with all the men of Married to Medicine gathered for Dr. G's bachelor party. We get it, Dr. Eugene. We don't need you to explain it. It's tits and ass. That's the theme for the evening. Dr. G is a little too excited about this bachelor party. Oh, and we finally see Curtis. I think this is the first time we've seen him this season. If it's one person who needs to behave, it's him. Side note, I just want to give Cecil credit for that bar. It is immaculate. Jeez, they get on the party bus, we see booty already. That's a whole lot of ass. So we're back with the ladies. They're all getting their massages. And then the lady of the hour, Sweet Tea, comes in along with her sister and her maid of honor. So there's no drama so far, just fun on both sides. We're back with the men, and it's just booty, 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 booty rocking everywhere. Seriously. Good grief. Y'all know I've never been to a female strip club before. I want that to change in 2024.
If I take my pants down, I'm not pulling them back up.
He is definitely enjoying himself. So we're back with the ladies, and Sweet Tea gets a phone call from her wedding planner. For some strange reason, she puts it on speaker, and he tells her that because of the change of the venue, there's extra costs, and it's going to be an extra $13,000 to $14,000. All the ladies hear this. They're like, what? And then, you know, Sweet Tea is like flabbergasted by hearing this. We cut to the ladies' confessionals. They're like, they ain't got it. Simone said, I would have canceled my wedding. Then Dr. Heavenly said, oh, this wedding was supposed to happen. So Sweet Tea goes 0 to 1,000 real quick. All her sister looked like she was trying to do was just comfort her. And Sweet Tea's like, get off me. Now they're getting into it, and Sweet Tea's getting buck with her sister to the point where they have to get separated. Phaedra goes with her as well as her maid of honor. Dr. Jackie strong arms the other twin. Lord, get off me! She has to literally be contained and put into another room for her own sister? It must be editing. I really want to know, was something else said? Very confusing scene, and then production in the beginning wanted us to think that was because of Quad's presence. We see production even had to step in. It's kind of giving Best Actress, but I don't know. I don't know what's going on. It's confusing to me. Well, all right. While things are being de-escalated on the ladies' side, we're back with the men. So then they arrive at the strip club where there is more tits and ass. We then cut to Dr. Jackie and Curtis in the confessional. And yeah, Curtis is having himself a good time, even though Dr. Jackie told him not to touch anybody. But I will say, he isn't touching the stripper, really. The stripper is just on him. He's not technically touching her. Okay, never mind, he is. Dr. G just did not invite this stripper to the wedding. It's like a record scratch moment. The guys have to remind him, sir. Meanwhile, at the ladies, we see Sweet Tea making up with her sister. She's apologizing to her. But outside where the other ladies are, we see Dr. Heavenly running her mouth to the other ladies, saying that this wedding was rushed. She wasn't ready, and she's saying all this in front of the maid of honor, who's just sitting there quiet. Not only is I asking Heavenly why she's saying that, especially Phaedra, and Heavenly is saying, oh, well, she told me he's controlling, he's not supportive. That is not appropriate to be saying, especially not with Sweet Tea in the room. I don't think that's Dr. Heavenly's place. I don't think she's friends with Sweet Tea. And I feel if Dr. Heavenly felt that way, she should have took Sweet Tea to the side. And Simone lets us know that this is 2 days before the wedding she's saying this. And she's wondering why in the preview her ass wasn't on the guest list anymore. Speaking of that, spoiler alert, I saw her today on Live with B. Scott and Quad. And she said that she actually went to the wedding after all that. So look, they pulling out leg production, trying to make us think they were denied and went home when they really wound up staying. So the sisters come back out to join the ladies. We then see Phaedra gets a text message from Quad saying, I'm outside. So Phaedra gets up, goes to the door. Child, Quad is there, dressed for the party. Why is she there? Why does she want to come? And why did Phaedra do that? That is so sneaky on her part. Also, I think this is the first time that the ladies seen Quad since filming started. So Quad walks into the room. The ladies are gagged. Dr. Heavenly, she's cackling. Really? Of course she did. And she wondered why she was taken off the list in the first place. How much y'all want to put Sweet Tea through? They are trying to break this girl. Clearly she wasn't ready for reality TV, especially, amongst these women. We get a little dramatic commercial break, but it seemed like Sweet Tea wasn't too phased and she was just going along to get along. Heavenly gets up and gives Toya a big hug. Toya is just disgusted. And she's like, Heavenly, that's your friend now? And this is the first time Quad is meeting Sweet Tea at her Bachelorette party? This is just beyond messy. Someone needs their ass whooped for this. I'm looking at you, Phaedra. And Phaedra knew this the entire time. Helped Toya plan the party. That poor maid of honor, the look on her face. Toya, though, she ain't having it. She's wondering why is Quad there when she wasn't invited. But then they all find out that Phaedra was the one that invited Quad. Phaedra's giving bullshit right now. Okay, well, here's the thing. Everybody wanted to know where Quad was. We were talking about her. And this is the time you want to invite her to get all that stuff sorted out? That couldn't be me, because if I was Sweet Tea, I would fight fire with fire. You know what? I'm going to invite Apollo and his wife to the wedding and extend an invite to Angela Stanton too. And sit them right next to you. Also, Sweet Tea needs to bring up Candy's name anytime Phaedra's in a scene. I would be so petty after that. I'd be like, oh, so Phaedra, what brought you to lie on somebody about being RAPE'd and drugged? Phaedra's full of shit so far. I wanted to give her a chance, but I don't like what she's doing on Married to Medicine. Yes, I love the messiness and the drama of it all, but I'm still judging people based on their actions. And she ain't shit for this. Sweet Tea even invites Quad to sit next to her. Oh man. So then Quad's telling Sweet Tea, I just want to let you know I have no animosity towards you. Lies. Lies. You have animosity towards your ex-husband, definitely, and you've been shading Sweet Tea any chance you get. I can't really tell if Sweet Tea is bothered or not. Toya is still not having it. She's like, you to Sweet Tea. How is it possible that you were okay with this after the last time we were together, you were angry that they brought up Quad during your engagement party? Sweet Tea just sitting there don't know what to say. Now, the only thing I will be fair about is, Toya, if Sweet Tea doesn't care and it's her party, her event, then, you know, you shouldn't be that bothered as well. But Toya says, well, I don't care if it's your party. It's actually my party. I'm putting it on for you. Toya tells Quad that this is not the time or place for them to hash out things in the group, and then tells Phaedra to escort your friend out. I'm surprised Quad didn't fire back at Toya. She then asks Sweet Tea, would you like me to leave? And Sweet Tea says, well, I think it would be more appropriate if you weren't here and you left. Quad being there is hella inappropriate. Everybody knows it. Phaedra knew that. So with that, Phaedra and Heavenly escort Quad out. The credits are rolling. Toya, you know, looks like she's a little mad at Phaedra, but I can understand why Toya is mad at Quad, because they didn't sort out their beef since the reunion. I don't think they've seen each other since the reunion. And look, that's a pretty heavy accusation that Quad put on Toya last season. Toya was going at it with 4 people at the same time, if y'all remember. But anyway, that's where the episode ends. This was an amazing episode. I'm here for everything, even though, you know, I have the people that are on my shit list. I'm entertained. We're 3 episodes in. We saw the preview that the wedding is the next episode. I would love to know y'all thoughts on this matter. Did y'all think Quad deserved to stay? Did y'all think it was weird she wanted to go to this bachelor party? Let me know in the comments. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see y'all for the next episode. Bye.